game, Martin. Big win though.
Tough game, big win. You summed it absolutely. I was really concerned about the game beforehand. Big exertions on Thursday evening. Just wondering about the I suppose the energy levels as much as anything else. And I think obviously Falkirk, really good side, really good team. Believe it or not, I think the manager's been fantastic. How he's assembled the side who can play, and I mean obviously I don't think after that you would have wanted to play at Hearts or Rangers, but outside that there, Falkirk was not the team on Sunday I would have been wanting to play, even at home. But we conjured up a win. We got the 2 goals, and there was periods of the game where we did really well, and there's periods where we didn't have the ball. But it was great to win, and I think it was an important win, obviously, because we have to hang in there.
An important goal for Thomas too, Martin, just
Yeah.
in terms of coming in and settling in.
Absolutely. I mean, it was great, and it was the breakthrough as well too, which was needed, and that's nice for him, and it'll give him a really big boost of confidence. There's parts of his game I think that obviously need tidying up, which I think he can do. He hasn't played much football in recent times, so that's 2 games for us. He makes the goal for us at Hearts, and I think at that stage he might have been the only player in our field who could have made that run at the time. And he's come in, and he got the goal. So he's wanting to prove himself, and I think there's a player there.
It would appear you're very close to landing 2 players in Vuka and Adamu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they've either done their medicals or are about to do them. So that helps us a little bit, as much as anything else. You never know, there might be something else before Monday evening. Is it 11 o'clock, is it? Monday evening. And then you won't be able to ask me on Tuesday, which will be the biggest relief of all time. But it's always been the same, so it's not a problem.
How do you see those players? How would you review these players? All
right, well, the first thing I think about, we need Inacho, who's a very fine player, and can hold the ball up. I think sometimes he's played very, very little, but he is. I think he can make an impact. He might not last the games and things like this. So we definitely need someone strong in there. I think Adamu can do that. I think there's a little bit of pace with a young lad from Lorient, and I think that So it'll give us a couple of options as much as anything else. The players, I think they deserve it. I think their efforts have been really, really big, and and I think you saw today where the number of games, there's just no respite for us, and as a consequence, players would naturally feel tired, so this will help supplement the squad, as I said, and there might be, hopefully, there's a possibility of other things happening between now and 11 o'clock, I believe.
Martin, there have been reports of interest in Arne Engels from your former club Nottingham Forest. Is he certainly a player you want to keep here? Absolutely,
yeah, absolutely. I didn't hear that, and but I would, no question about it. There's 1 or 2 of the lads here who have not played much football, and I can understand frustrations of that there. I know that, and if we can get some people in, I don't mind some players maybe going on loan or something like this who haven't played and desperately want to play. And it's all right having a cause here like anything else, but if you're not playing, there's a natural frustration for it. So we'll see what develops in that. But obviously I'm not talking about Arne, I'm just talking in general. But if nothing does develop over the next 24 hours, then I really would rather keep the players, because we will need them. They might not see that at this minute, but if we stay in competitions, if we do, and that's a big if, then we will need them.
Well, talking about those 2 players you say have had or are having medicals, how crucial do you think it is that you try and do an extra bit of business on top of that?
It'd be nice. It would really, really be nice. Yeah, absolutely. Just to give us a few more options in other parts of the field.
You know, any specific parts of the field you can tell us what you'd be.
Well, if they're kind of up front, there's only two others, you know, so you can make your mind up.
50-50 then.
Pardon?
50-50, which one it could be?
Oh well, go. You have a guess, all right? Because I'm guessing, you know.
Is the lad from Lorient suggested the two wingers we mentioned on Thursday, are those two still alive, or are those being left aside now? Or
Who?
the two chap from Serie B and Redzik? Are they still alive? Are they now moving on? Or?
I'm dying to see you on Tuesday. No, I am really, honestly. You know, I didn't think that my comments. I didn't honestly. I wouldn't have said it. Promise you, it was meant lightheartedly. You know, so no, we think that we're still fighting for something else. All right.
In terms of central defence, Martin, is that a possibility, or is Stephen Welsh?
That's a really good point, because Welsh has done very, very well at Motherwell, and in an ideal world he would probably want to go back, and I don't really want to stop him when he's in a really good run there at this minute, so that might depend on us getting someone else in as cover. We have the three centre backs at this minute, and Welsh, he wants to play. Obviously he'd like to play at Celtic. If I can't guarantee that for him, then he wants to play at Motherwell, where he's done exceptionally well. So, but if we don't get anybody else in, then that's the case of wanting to keep him here and then just battling for a place.
Have you had any kind of assurance, Martin, from the board that, bordering anything stupid, that they're going to rebuff any bid that would come in for someone?
Right, okay. Well, we haven't had a bid. Who are you thinking about in particular?
Well, I think Josh was obviously referring to Forrest. There was a claim that they have actually put a bid in for Arne Engels.
I honestly, I'm telling you, I didn't know a thing about it. If they've done it, then they must have done it during the game. No, seriously, no, serious, no, because I didn't know a thing about it on it, and I would, I'd want it rebuffed unless it was 100 million, you know. So, and then I think the board would step in then, you know. Yeah, all right.